name is Anne. I'm a compulsive overeater. I eat free weight and measure meals a day from the gray sheet. I commit them to my sponsor. I don't eat in between my meals no matter what, and abstinence is the most important thing in my life. My abstinent date is the 7th of June 1992. And thanks, Michelle, for asking me to qualify. I feel that only in gray sheet, in my experience, people really want to listen to the solution or on how it works. Because I say that because I try to spread the message in France, and many people who say to me that they have something about food addiction, they want to complain, to tell about their ways to go out of this kind of solution. They are focused on operations or taking medicines. So I am really grateful to have this fellowship, to be able to share the solution, not just to share the solution, but also to listen to the solution, because I can't rely at the moment in my life to French professionals, to friends, to people who are in some groups and try to help each other to go out of this disease. So I feel that in my context, I am very happy to have known the solution and to live in the solution. Otherwise, I would be dead. And I am so happy just to be alive today. So that's why for me, the most important in Gray Sheet is the solution, because it's the only way for me to recover and to continue to stay abstinent one day at a time. So even today, my life was, my day life, my program was based on the solution, with preparing my meals, talking to my sponsor. Now I am in this meeting, and in between, I am sure I have done many things around Gray Sheet, about the Gray Sheet solution, because now it's really a way of life. And especially at the moment, I am working on step 11 with one of my sponsors, and we are working on step 11 to go deeper in gratitude. So all my days, gratitude, just to have a better understanding of gratitude. So this is what I wanted to say, that I am really grateful also, I say it to you, to have you and this fellowship and the technology to stay abstinent and to enjoy my life. I heard about Gray Sheet maybe 5 years before I started Gray Sheet with Nancy, who is here, and it was in OA, but it was like Gray Sheet was not a French word, first of all, and I thought for many years that I was in control. So I was not in Gray Sheet because Gray Sheet was for other people, not for me, because I was in control. And this belief that I was in control because I was able to stop binging maybe for a month, maybe maximum 1 month, but it was a kind of control. Or sometimes I was able to start and to stop what I had decided. Sometimes not, but I was not. I haven't lost the control. I had a part of it, and and GreySheet was not for me, and never I wanted to do GreySheet. Okay, thank you for 5 minutes, because GreySheet was too was not life. GreySheet was without sugar, and one day without sugar was not life. It was just a disaster. So this was my mindset. And what happened, because I spent 8 years in OA, Overeaters Anonymous, and at the end, my disease, because this disease is progressive, maybe in 2 or 3 months only, my disease became worse, at the point that I was vomiting maybe 4 or 5 times a day, but every day, not once in a while. It was every day. And I was working, and I had my small child, 3 or 5 years old, and I was able to do all those things and binging 5 times a week. I was able to do that. But at one day, I was no more able to do it, because it was too much energy, too much money, too much. The brain was like in a psychiatric state. And I remember this psychiatric state because for me, it's really a mental disease. And then I remember GreySheet, and I remember Nancy, and I called her, and she said, "Come to the meeting on next Saturday." I believe I called her on Monday. So I spent all the week just to binge. And my last sugar thing, whatever, was just when I opened the door of my first GreySheet meeting. So it's very clear to me. So because I opened the door, wanted to listen to the solution, and because I was not clear in mind, I was not able to argue about GreySheet. This is how it happened. So I just listened to the guidelines, and there was maybe 1% of my brain who was just for listening the guidelines. So I clearly understood that no matter what, without exception, 3 meals, weighed and measured, to call the sponsor, all the basics, in fact. I must call my sponsor on time, to make 3 phone calls a day, to read the big book, to go to AA meetings, and to the one GreySheet in Paris. So I understood that at this first meeting. And so I was supposed to start on the Sunday, when finally I said, no, I don't want to start tomorrow, I want to start tonight. So I had my first abstinent dinner on this Saturday. So this is my journey, the beginning of my journey. Then I was far away, even not in my mind, not in my dreams, not in my world, to have some results from GreySheet, because it was not my vision. And my vision was to lose the weight, and that's it. No more, in fact, and no more binges also. The cravings, I didn't like them. But this is what I wanted from GreySheet. But day after day, month, years, GreySheet gave me more about a normal life with a work, boyfriend sometimes, whatever. And also this kind of international expansion, because of the idea is that because I had a lot of money because I didn't beach, and I am not a spender, someone who spend money. It's not me. So I traveled a lot, and I started by London, the London Roundup. Yes, thank you. And I met many GreySheeters in London. Then I went to different countries in Europe and also in the States. And I met a lot of people and a lot of friends, in fact, also. And a lot of events, a lot of things, sightseeing, whatever. And also someone that helped me to have a better life was this AA pamphlet to say to try something different or something new every day. So each time I still do that. Something new, I haven't done that. I am really open-minded because of this sentence on this booklet. I will try something new. I love trying something new, different ways. So this is what I love, and I loved the fellowship, and I love the people who are doing the same food plan as me. So now, what is next is also beyond my dreams, because it was never also on my list. Tomorrow there is a GreySheeter who is coming to my town for 3 months, and so she's maybe 20 minutes walk from my place here. So we are. The plan is to spend time together in my town, and my plan is full of events that she will probably enjoy, and to deep in recovery, because she will be there for me as a gift, really a gift to have a meeting, a GreySheet face-to-face meeting, to see a GreySheeter, not every day, maybe, I don't know, but we can't meet every day, and go deeper in the steps. So this was out of my imagination. So today I just believe that GreySheet gave me a kind of life with a lot of excitement, a lot of pleasure, and a lot of good time around my meals, because this is also important. As in France, we have very good food, and next to my place there are 4 different food shops, so I can really enjoy GreySheet in different ways. I have a frozen, a very cheap one, another with a lot of things, a lot of choice, and the bio shops, all of that. So I am happy with that. And then I am also very grateful for the roundup, for the roundup which is coming in October, because I'm going to meet some of you, and I am really happy to do that. And so far, I have plans with GreySheeter from Thursday to Sunday, and it seems to be like also another gift for me, because Paris is 1 hour from my place, and many people are coming from different countries, and I can't wait to see them. So this is what I wanted to say today about every day I feel some excitement, much better than eating sugar or whatever. And I am really happy to share it with you today. And I pass.